Hello and welcome to America's Heartland. I'm Paul Ryan. On our travels throughout the Heartland, we've visited small farms, and really big farms. But there are some that, in size anyway, simply defy classification. Take the one we're visiting in the state of Indiana. It's a dairy farm that alone produces enough milk for some 8 million people. There are so many cows that an average of 80 calves are born there every day. Add to that the fact that the public's invited in to see it all, and you have one of the Heartland's more mind-boggling experiences. It's about an hour south of Chicago, and believe me, it's hard to miss. Just off I-65, the big barns and the cow on the sign give it away. At first glance, Fair Oaks Farm's Adventure Center might make you think that this was the Disneyland of dairy. There are animatronic figures touting the benefits of milk. Skeletons that race up the wall to stress the importance of calcium.
Yogurt, an outstanding food.
All part of interactive exhibits on the process of producing milk. But Fair Oaks Farm is not just infotainment. It's one of the largest working dairy farms in the country. Set on 25,000 acres, the farm will milk 32,000 cows a day.
We wanted to be able to give people a snapshot into the world of 21st century agriculture. We wanted to educate people as to what's happening, but in an entertaining way. We thought it was really a great opportunity to open up our farms, open up what we do here, and let people have a snapshot of what farming looks like, at least from our perspective.
Leaving Fair Oaks Farm's Adventure Center, visitors board buses to tour one of 10 dairy barns, each milking more than 3,000 cows.
We produce on Fair Oaks Farms about 2.5 million pounds of milk a day. That's enough milk to meet all the fluid milk needs, drinking milk needs, of, say, the city of Chicago plus the city of Indianapolis.
And how do you milk that many cows? Well, these Holsteins do a lot of the work themselves. 3 times a day, they stroll over to a holding pen and then walk onto a 72-cow carousel, where they are hooked up and milked.
The milking time takes about 8.5 minutes. The carousel makes a trip every 8.5 minutes. They milk out in about 5 minutes. They'll get on, be milked, and get off, and away they go, and they'll start the process all over again. One of the unique things that we like, or a couple of the unique things we like about the carousel is, one, it brings the work to us rather than we have to go to the work. 2, we really like the cow comfort.
Milking here goes on almost around the clock. After coming off the carousel, cows make their way back to the pens. Each cow consumes about 40 pounds of grain, 50 pounds of silage, and more than 30 gallons of water every day. As you might expect, all of that creates lots of manure. Several times a day it's vacuumed up and converted into energy in these digesters.
We take the manure off there, turn that into methane gas. That methane gas then powers our generators, which provides electricity for that barn and for all the facilities that we have down here.
And one more note on technology. The cows wear collars with transponders.
As they go onto the carousel, there's a barcoder, just like your grocery store, and that cow is read and her number is read into our records, and so we have a record of how much milk she gives all 3 times that she's milked. In addition, there's also a pedometer on that on the transponder, so we know how many steps that cow took during the day.
Fair Oaks Farm says it eventually plans to welcome 500,000 visitors a year, farmers and city folks.
You know, I'm not a farmer, never, I think only been on a farm maybe once or twice, so this is very eye-opening for me.
It's been by far the most fascinating experience that we've provided.
Gary Corbett's talking about Fair Oaks Farm's birthing barn.
We know of no other facility like this in the United States where you can see a mammal of this size being born daily for 8 hours a day.
With more than 80 calves a day being born here on the farm, visitors get a chance to witness the experience in a special glass-walled theater. It's quiet here, almost church-like.
They sit there with their mouths wide open and their eyes as wide as can be and watch that process evolve as life is created and a new life comes into this world.
Gary says the farm's approach to agriculture has given them an opportunity, delivering a message with each glass of milk.
We try to get across 3 messages to the visitors coming here. 1 is that agriculture and the environment are compatible. 2, agriculture and animal welfare are compatible. And 3, milk is good for you. So it is truly a labor of love.